TRN News.
The shooting in East Nashville early Sunday morning left 4 people seriously injured. Metro police officers found the victim at the scene. 3 are in critical but stable condition, while 1 remains in critical condition with life-threatening injuries. Investigators still working to gather details. Memphis Light, Gas, and Water Division says over 7,000 of its customers do not have power. The company said Sunday it is aware of the outage affecting the area of Winchester Road and Kirby Parkway. The cause of the outage has not been attributed to anything. Lebanon-based Cracker Barrel is cutting ties with the consulting firm behind its disastrous rebrand. The new logo drew swift rebuke from Cracker Barrel customers when it dropped the iconic picture of an elderly man, Uncle Herschel. I'm Scott Kimbler.
Number 1 for news from across the state. This is the Tennessee Radio Network.
They just told us right away that we're going to house you, we're going to feed you, and every single one of his medical bills is just all taken care of.
They've saved my family from financial ruin. It allowed me and my wife both to focus on the most important thing, which was the health and well-being of our son.
We have phenomenal research, outstanding clinical care, and the generosity of public, which allow us to treat patients regardless of what it takes. And that's what makes St. Jude so magical.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, families never receive a bill for treatment, travel, housing, or food, because the only thing a family should worry about is helping their child live.
Doctors send us the toughest cases to be treated at St. Jude, and our patients come from all over the world.
When we come here, they told me, don't worry, everything's being taken care of.
We could never repay St. Jude for what they've given us.
Because of you.
Gracias a ti. Because of you.
There is St. Jude.
Great Smoky Mountains are opening back up during shutdown. Nonprofits, local governments, and the state made a plan with the U.S. Department of the Interior and the National Park Service to keep the park open. It closed its operations amid the federal government shutdown that began October 1st. Sharpie making its markers in America again. That from Thomas Cage.
Reports show Sharpie maker Newell Brands has successfully reshored its manufacturing operations in the U.S. with its Maryville, Tennessee plant now producing over 500 million markers annually. Newsmax reports the company invested nearly $2 billion to centralize its supply chain, improve production efficiency, and retrain workers for automation-focused roles. Company officials say this transformation has led to faster production, improved quality, and a 50% increase in average wages at the facility without any job cuts. I'm Thomas Cage.
I'm Scott Kimbler, Tennessee Radio Network News.
From the Cookeville Communications News Center, I'm Rafferty Cleary. Residential construction increased last month in Putnam County compared to the same period last year. Putnam County Mayor Randy Porter says the county issued 38 permits in September for $9.4 million in construction. 23 of those permits for new single-family homes. That was 10 more permits than the same period last year. So far this year, the county has issued 323 building permits representing over $79 million in construction. Cityscape awarding an estimated $120,000 in grant funds to 8 downtown Cookeville businesses to assist in improvements. Executive Director Farron Kefauver said improvements will be in the form of painting, facade renovations, lighting, and signage. The funding comes from a $255,000 state grant. An additional $100,000 will go towards placing hanging baskets in downtown and rewiring the Cream City sign. The State Housing Development Agency has awarded the town of Monterey with a $540,000 home rehabilitation grant. Mayor Alex Garcia announced the grant award during Monday's Board of Mayor and Alderman meeting. He said the funding will allow qualified residents to make needed home improvements. He said the grant does not require matching funds from the city. That's the news from the Cookeville Communications News Center. I'm Rafferty Cleary.
From the Upper Cumberland Weather Studio, I'm Anthony Taylor with your Tuesday morning forecast. It's shaping up to be a wet and stormy day with widespread scattered showers and thunderstorms likely. Highs this afternoon will top out in the mid-70s. Winds about to the south at around 10 to 15 miles per hour with gusts as high as 20 miles per hour possible. Thunderstorms remain likely overnight with lows in the lower 60s. A few light showers may linger into the morning hours Wednesday with skies becoming partly sunny. highs be in the lower 70s.
From the WHUB Willow Window Studios, your trusted window, garage door, and custom window treatment experts. Willow Window. Stop by their new showroom at 310 Newman Drive, Cookeville.
Wake up, Cookeville, it's a brand new day. Jason and Sheila got so much to say. From the heart of Putnam to the downtown streets, they're bringing you the buzz, the people you'll meet. Tuning dial up, let the stories flow. Good morning, Cookeville, it's the place to go. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. From festivals to fairs, local art to the games, they're keeping you connected, knowing all the names. With laughter and stories, the hour flies by. Jason and Sheila keep the good vibes high. Tune in, dial up, let the stories flow. Good morning, Cookeville, it's a show to know. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. Oh, good morning, Cookeville. Oh, yo. Every morning feels so bright with local voices by your side. Jason and Sheila keep it real. Cookeville's heartbeat you can feel. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. So grab your coffee, start your day. Good morning, Cookeville's on the way.
Good morning, Cookeville. It's Jason and Sheila. We're here in the Willow Window Studio. It's 6:07. It's a rainy Tuesday morning.
Yeah, it's 67 right now.
Feels pretty good.
A high around 78. Almost at 98. That's
Oh,
not
Lord,
right.
we're past that now.
78 will be our high
We
today.
surely won't hit 98 anymore
We
this
won't.
year.
We won't. Hopefully, I don't.
Golly, wouldn't that be terrible?
Yes. So.
I don't want that. A few things you need to know. Cityscape is awarding an estimated $120,000 in grant funds to downtown Cookeville businesses to assist with improvements. The funding comes from a $255,000 state grant. So you should see a lot of paint jobs and maybe some new awnings and signage and things like that in some of our downtown businesses.
Do you think they give me camera money if I set up a little shack on the corner somewhere?
I've been looking for grants for other stuff, and they don't like us.
I'll find somebody.
We're not grant eligible.
Well, Allard, the big pumpkin festival where they have it, the winning pumpkin was 1,196.6 pounds.
Ooh.
And they
That's
were
a
from
hoss.
Ronnie Midcuff from Beaver, West Virginia was the winner of the Allard Pumpkin Festival. I think it was this past weekend.
Wow, that is huge.
1,196.6.
That takes a lot of work to do.
That's not one you can just put in your vehicle and just drive on up here. I would think you'd have to have a lift to lift it.
Well, you almost have to, at some point, go ahead and put it on a pallet while it's growing. You also have to keep it in shade. I mean, you have to baby these things. I have really researched on how to do it because I bought the giant pumpkin seeds one year. And so I grew a good-sized pumpkin, not near what you would take to the Allard Pumpkin Festival. And I dove a little deeper down the giant pumpkin rabbit hole. So, the seed that pumpkin came from was probably a $300 or $400 seed.
What?
Yes.
I did not realize that.
It's like that.
How big is this seed?
Well, it's the normal size seed, but it's from
It just grows a big pumpkin.
Yeah, so it's from a strain that grows these huge pumpkins, and then so
are these so big that
I got my seeds at Johnson's. They didn't have those.
are they so big they're not edible?
Oh no, you wouldn't want to eat one of those.
Because I would think it would taste different.
Yeah, that's not a.
Yeah,
it's
just a growing looking pumpkin.
It's a looking pumpkin. You're absolutely true.
And do you know? It didn't say here. Did they win any kind of money for it, or is it just bragging rights?
No, I think they get some money for it. Alert's a big deal in the pumpkin world.
Oh, you can't even find a parking place.
It's ridiculous.
And they've got a great little festival they do down there too. But West Virginia, I would think there's money involved if they come all the way from West Virginia and haul that big old, almost 2,000-pound pumpkin.
Yeah, because you'd have to trailer it somehow.
Yes, and then baby, it makes sure nobody touches it.
And you just have to cross your fingers and pray that you made it wherever you're going safely.
Yeah,
that's a lot of road from Beaver, West Virginia. Not that I've ever been to Beaver, West Virginia.
It's just fun to say Beaver, West Virginia.
I imagine it's a place that not a lot of roads in and out.
Of Beaver, West
Beaver,
Virginia.
West Virginia.
Yeah.
Cookeville's making it easier for us all to pay our utility bills with electronic billing. You can go to the city's website, or you can download the city app, create an account, then you can view your utility bill, and it'll give you 24/7 access to your utility bill that way. And you can pay online, do whatever you need to.
So we're finally going to get to pay online.
Welcome to 2025.
That's
Cookeville.
Exciting.
Yeah.
It is. We live in a town, and we're like, we gotta mail these checks out still?
Yeah.
So that's good. That's great. Tennessee Tech is hiring custodians, full-time positions, a couple of part-time positions too if you're looking. First and second shift. They've got holiday pay, insurance benefits, and vacation time available too. So if you are interested in that job at Tennessee Tech as a custodian, you can contact Destiny Hancock, and that's destiny.hancock@hes.com.
All right. The Monterey Street Committee, they were trying to make Crane Street a one-way street in Monterey because there's been a lot of speeding on that, and they thought the one-way would help. A resident there said that would not help, and he said people are ignoring the speed limit signs, so they'll probably ignore the wrong way signs or the one-way signs. And so they scrapped the one-way deal, and now they may be putting in temporary speed bumps in that area. They still haven't decided.
How do you feel about that?
Well, I'm not a big speed bump guy,
I
but here's
know.
the thing: I don't live on that street, and if people,
So that's not going to bother you then?
no, that's if it's like that, and people aren't slowing down, and they've got little kids and whatever running around.
You understand that?
I understand that.
Yeah. All right. Well, there's going to be a fun run called Dashing Through the Upper Cumberland Lights of Christmas.
All right.
November 17th. Starting time is 5:30 p.m., so it's an evening one. $30 per runner. You get a custom shirt, one-of-a-kind experience of running through the dazzling holiday light show.
You don't have to run though. You can just sashay,
it says
maybe.
Fun run.
Oh, okay.
But if you want to sashay,
I mean,
sashay
how
away.
are you going to see the lights if you're running through them?
Well, you can do a nice little trot.
Well, okay.
What do you run, 50 miles an hour?
Easily.
I know.
Sorry, I doubted
Easily,
you.
huh?
I'm like a cheetah, David.
Noted.
All right, then. That's the Holiday Lights of Christmas. I don't know where you get signed up at, but look it up.
That's what Google's for, man.
Dashing through the Upper Cumberland Lights of Christmas. So, fun run, Christmas lights. Look it up.
Your 2 cents. It's brought to you by Freedom Pond. They're located at 49 Mayberry Street in Sparta. Go by and see them for everything from guns, guitars, tools, jewelry, you name it. They got it at Freedom Pond in Sparta.
What would be the worst food to eat on a first date?
Oh, gosh.
I was thinking spaghetti.
Yeah, but that's a lot of people's first date, though, is spaghetti.
Is spaghetti?
Yeah. I think if especially
Because it's cheap.
Dudes.
Cheap and good.
No, I'm thinking, that's one thing that almost every dude knows how to make.
Well, you go out on a first date. You don't
have to.
You don't trust each other's cooking on a first date, do you?
I mean, I would.
You would?
Sure. I mean, if I'm willing to go on a date with them, I'm surely willing to eat their cooking.
And you better be, right?
Yeah.
Just in case it works out.
Yeah, I mean, you might find out right then that she ain't the one.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
The minute she plops out a dry, nasty pot roast, you're like, well, this ain't the one.
Or a hard noodle. Nobody wants a
I
hard
think
noodle.
I'm just going to go on home.
Al dente.
Run by a drive-thru on the way home. This is how it's going to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. That's a tough one.
That's our question. What's the worst food to eat on a first date?
All right, head over to our Facebook pages. You can find that Jason and Sheila on Facebook. Good Morning Cookeville on Facebook. Answer that. We'll get into what you have to say. Coming up next here on Good Morning Cookeville. We're live in the Willow Window Studio. Good Morning Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate.
Discover unbeatable value at Freedom Pawn, your ultimate one-stop shop. Conveniently located at 49 Mayberry Street in Sparta, we offer a vast selection of guns, ammo, knives, instruments, cameras, game systems, jewelry, tools, kayaks, trailers, and more. Whether you're buying, selling, or trading, our expert team is here to help. We're now open on Mondays, so visit Freedom Pawn Monday through Saturday. Come see us and experience the difference. Freedom Pawn, the friendliest and cleanest pawn shop in the Upper Cumberland.
Your home, your sanctuary. This includes your outdoor haven as well as the interior of your home. Willow Window can elevate your outdoors today with elegant and innovative products from Summer Space. From awnings and outdoor shades to porch enclosure systems, transform your porch to your favorite part of your home. Summer Space has the perfect solution specific to your needs. Call Willow Window today for your free estimate, 931-WINDOW-1.
Hey Grace FM listeners, it's Dave Fry, lead singer Sawa Province. So excited, Christmas time is here. And we are celebrating with the Great Big Family Christmas Tour. My favorite tour of the year, it is coming to Cookeville, Tennessee to the River Community Church. And we want you to be a part of it. December 11th. Get your tickets today at greatbigfamilychristmas.com. And we'll see you and all you Grace FM family soon.
Unlock the best of local entertainment with Hub Plus. Do you have Roku? Download the Hub Plus app today. Dive into exclusive content like Good Morning Cookeville presented by Elevate Real Estate, catch all the action with high school sports from Upper Cumberland Reporter, and stay updated with the latest weather from Upper Cumberland Weather. Plus, enjoy fantastic local shows such as The Randy Porter Show and Cookeville Lifestyles Show. Don't miss out. Download the Roku app now and start exploring.
For nearly a decade, I've stood with you. Through every storm, every alert, I've been here tracking, warning, protecting you and those you hold dear, delivering critical updates to keep you safe, guiding you through the chaos of the storm. I've been here for you. The Upper Cumberland isn't just where I live, it's who I am. Together, we've covered everything from tornadoes to flash floods and severe ice storms. My mission has always been the same, to keep you informed, prepared, and safe. Now I'm raising the bar, introducing the all-new Upper Cumberland Weather smartphone app. This isn't just another weather app lost in the noise. It's a new standard. This is one of the first local weather apps in the nation to offer unparalleled radar access, putting you in the driver's seat. Select from individual radar sites from every National Weather Service office across the country, sites selectable for hyperlocal precision. Explore over a dozen radar products, including high-resolution base reflectivity, velocity, radar estimated rainfall rates, and advanced dual polarization products like the correlation coefficient, which helps distinguish between rain, hail, or debris being lofted from tornadoes. Beyond radar, the app features our Tower Cam network with nearly 3 dozen high-definition live video feeds capturing every corner of the Upper Cumberland, paired with real-time temperature and wind speed data. For daily forecasts or around-the-clock severe weather coverage, stream the Upper Cumberland Weather Channel 24/7 right from the app. For 8 years, I've been your eyes on the sky. Now with the Upper Cumberland Weather app, that power is in your hands. Available soon on the App Store and Google Play. Upper Cumberland Weather. It's the weather you need when you need it.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila here with you. We're in the Willow Window Studio. Good Morning Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. It's 619.
Our guest this morning will be Ryan Dalton. He is with Avery Trace Middle School, and he's also got the initiative of restoring childhood, trying to get them back to like out of the screens of the phones and the computers and
Touching grass.
touching grass.
That's my favorite saying that's come out of this whole thing.
Touch grass.
Let's go touch grass.
And then Heather Lewis, she is with Sleep in Heavenly Peace. They're going to have a build November the 1st, and we'll talk more about that organization. They do a lot of good in the Upper Cumberland.
Your 2 cents now is brought to you by Freedom Pond. They're located at 49 Mayberry Street in Sparta.
Your 2 cents question, what would be the worst food to eat on a first date?
I think anything with the spoon. I just don't think you need to be.
Now, why is that?
Well, spoon, that's not a good thing for a fella, at least, to eat with a spoon, something the first date.
And you wouldn't want soup or anything
No,
like that.
chili, that's a bad idea, too.
There's a lot of folks saying don't eat chili on the first
Don't
date.
eat chili. Don't eat Taco Bell.
Or don't be around her an hour from that chili.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're planning on it going longer than dinner,
Yeah.
don't eat
Don't eat chili. There's Joe that said spaghetti. He agreed with me. Tina said Lindbergh cheese. It smells stinky.
Here's what I don't understand about, and a lot of women do this, is that if you go and they'll want to get, even though they love garlic, I don't want to have garlic. I guess because she's thinking about her breath later or whatever. Here's the deal. If I have garlic as well, that negates your garlic.
Because if you both have garlic,
right,
it should equal a positive.
And then when does the taste of garlic go bad? Have the garlic, girl. Nobody cares.
Dennis said broccoli or beans.
Oh, because the toots, yeah.
And then Bill said onions. So onions, garlic.
Yeah, just everybody
the same line.
Just everybody have onions.
But not everybody likes onions.
Well, that's true.
Then Scott said liver and onions.
Now that is the nastiest
stinky.
meal that's ever been made.
I've had liver and onions before.
I have too. It's gross.
I had it in front of you and Freaky Dave, and they both made fun of me.
It's nasty.
We're not dating, so I didn't care.
Well, yours were fried livers, though, weren't they?
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
You're talking about the other livers that's even nastier.
Yeah, actual liver and onions.
Like I admit, liver's not for everybody.
Liver. I don't like fried liver. I don't eat liver. Period.
You said you've had it.
I have.
You've had it to know that you don't like it.
Right, and liver and onions is the grossest thing that's ever been made.
But it's good for you.
I guess maybe.
It is.
I'll just take an iron supplement and be done with it.
What's the worst food you could eat on a first date? Barbecue ribs is what Wayne said, but
I think that depends on the woman.
I think you can find out a lot about them if you eat barbecue ribs with them on a first date.
I do too. I think you can find out a lot.
Yeah.
I will admit this. I have gone on a date before.
You have?
To a barbecue place, and she ate her ribs with a fork and a knife.
What did that say about her?
Well, we didn't go on date number 2. I can tell you that.
Because really, that's too much.
Yeah, just grab her up and get after it, girl.
That girl would have been high maintenance.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. Because really, she cannot let loose enough to have fun with her barbecue ribs.
It's not like I was over there being, fancy McFancy pants.
Well, maybe she just did that because it was the first date. You
maybe.
think?
I don't know.
But that ruined it.
It was weird.
It ruined it. Chili dogs is what Russell said. Chili, and then that's good stuff, though.
Yeah.
Sometimes you crave a good chili dog, but not on a first date.
That's not a first date meal.
Not a first date meal.
Steak and tater. That's a first date meal. Steak and tater.
It's the best first date meal.
You can't go wrong with that.
Yeah. I'm surprised nobody said wings. We had a wing question yesterday, but I think that could be a little messy like ribs, but ribs are worse.
That's what I was going to say.
I don't think wings are first date material.
No.
Yeah, you just don't want to have sauce all over your face.
You don't want that.
Impression.
And sometimes it's cute, though.
And wings are cheap. What kind of impression is that going to make on the young lady?
So you might be fun.
No, but you're cheap.
Really?
And you've gone to a wing place.
I must not be real high maintenance.
And then there's going to be TV, football, sports on probably. then how are you supposed to pay attention to her if there's a good game on?
Well, that says a lot about what she's getting into.
Right. And you don't want to let that out of your hand first date is what I'm saying. Go steak and tater place.
Steak and tater, huh?
Yeah. I don't know why we got to make this complicated.
Joel said prunes. That's good, Joel. And we got a couple more onions. Only one spaghetti, though. Joe, thank you.
So are you saying spaghetti because it makes a mess?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just because it makes it. But if you're going by the cartoon Lady and the Tramp, it could be a sexy night.
It could be. You could.
Because they kissed when they shared the
right,
spaghetti.
but you'd have to
noodle.
share a bowl. You'd have to
I don't want to do that, especially on first date. I just am getting to know you. I don't know if I want to share.
Where do you even? I mean, other than Olive Garden, where's another spaghetti?
Fazoli's, but that'd be another cheaper place. But to be honest, I think Fazoli's has better spaghetti than Olive Garden.
Yeah. I do too. I'm not a big.
There, I said it.
I'm not a big Olive Garden fan. I also think Fazoli's has better breadsticks.
They do have better breadsticks.
Absolutely.
But what Olive Garden does better, their soup.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I don't want to just get soup.
I don't know. I'm not a big soup guy. I don't eat a lot of soup.
Well, their sopa something.
Toscana.
Yeah, that's it. The sopa Toscana.
Yep, my mom found like a rip-off recipe of that she makes whenever family's together.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty good.
Well, I don't know. I mean, y'all eat whatever you want on your first date.
I mean, yes. I'm not trying to tell you what. I'm just trying to help you a little bit. It's a free country.
You remember
It's a fun debate.
You remember the Spaghetti Factory in Nashville?
I miss the Spaghetti Factory.
Now, that was where you took, if you really wanted to impress, you'd go to the Spaghetti Factory.
You'd have to wait just to eat your spaghetti.
Yeah.
Because there would always be a line. And then they would follow it up with your dessert included with your spumoni ice cream.
Right. But you didn't drive all the way to Nashville with a first date. I mean,
I guess not.
That was a
Depends on how special.
That was a special occasion.
I sure miss it.
Yeah. You know something else I miss in Nashville that I don't know if they have anymore. Do you remember that? I believe it was the Sheraton. They had the restaurant on top that rotated.
Yeah. I don't know if they do have that or not.
Man, that's a good, impressive place to take a lady to.
People thought you were being fancy,
Back
didn't
in
they?
the day, yeah.
Yeah. And you could see the whole
Oh
city.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was cool.
And you're like, "Hello, my love."
I think that thing is still up there. I just don't know if it turns anymore.
So did you take people on a first date there?
Absolutely not. They had to earn that.
I had to earn it. That's what I was thinking because you say start kind of.
You got to start low
because then you're supposed to top it every time.
Here's my theory, and I could be wrong. I could be wrong on this.
You mean you admit you could be wrong?
Could be wrong. I don't think I am, but I could be wrong.
Never thinks he is.
Sheila, David, y'all can weigh in on this.
All right.
One thing that I think that women really enjoy.
Let's see. I'm the only woman in this room right now.
Is improving your man.
Okay. Most women do like that.
Right.
They want to make him better. Look
Sure.
how I've taught him to be better.
So don't come in with everything you got, fellas, because then she's gonna try to improve on that.
No improvement on perfection.
So come in way low. I'm talking way low.
Not being mean or
No. But just come
no.
Just come in lower than where you
Than
want to.
expected.
And then
Instead of getting a dozen roses, you might get one.
Or
Which
or
seems
or
thoughtful.
or no roses.
Ooh, no roses.
Yeah.
That's for like what, the third or fourth date? What?
No, I mean that's down the road a bit.
Oh,
you know?
a rose is just one single rose.
Right, and then she's think I'm getting to him, and then
You like to make her feel like she's really done something.
Yeah.
Donna, she puts up with a lot with you, doesn't she?
She's
That's
a
his
saint.
wife.
She's a saint.
Yes, she has to be.
Yeah.
But
that's all that is true, fellas. You can go by my plan or you can go on your own. My plan is going to work for you.
My theory has always been like I met my fiance off of Bumble, and like you're meeting like strangers. You don't have any friends in common. They don't know who you are. She ran a background check on me before we met.
As one does.
Yeah, I mean she works for TDOC, so.
Shh! Don't get her in trouble.
Yeah, but I don't. I don't know if she did it. Someone in the office, I think.
Yeah, it probably didn't happen at all.
Mystery
That's what I heard.
third. You can't prove it.
Somebody was watching out for her.
Yeah, but anyways, like the thought is like you want to go somewhere that is in a popular area so that like you're around people so each other feel safe.
Sure.
And like you're not alone, or you don't want to like invite somebody over to your house the first time you meet.
Especially if you're a girl. I can't always trust these guys. Love y'all.
Yeah. Well, that's true, Sheila. You're right. You can't.
Oh, I know I'm right.
Especially somebody off of like an app you don't already
yeah.
know. You don't want to give out
that
your
whole thing's
address.
foreign to me. You know,
Yeah.
that'd be crazy. I'm thankful I'm not in the dating scene anymore.
There's a lot of people though who've had great relationships off of.
Oh,
like,
sure,
dating
yeah.
sites.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's not a never work deal. It just seems weird.
Seems foreign.
Oh, yeah, I've never done it, you
Me
know,
either.
and so it just seems really weird. They should put on there on those dating sites what they do want to eat on their first date. That'd make things so much easier. And then you could, budget for it, So if you're going through there and, you see, she wants to go to the Oak Room in Nashville, you're like, no, swipe whatever way's wrong. But if she wants to go to Texas Roadhouse, swipe the way you do.
Oh, she's normal.
She's normal. I don't have to finance the meal. That's great. I don't want to be making payments on this first date.
Don't want to be making payments on a prime rib, although you can just go Nick's.
Although I will say the Oak in
Yeah.
Nashville is the best food I've ever had in my life.
But you had to finance it,
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I'm still making payments from last year on that meal.
probably. Let's see. You've been married a while.
Right.
She's
earned it.
She earned it. Poor Donna.
Oh my gosh.
Donna, did you earn this?
Oh
Him?
boy. Oh my. Coming up, spoiler alert, things going on in the world of entertainment and music. We'll get to that here in just a little bit on Good Morning Cookeville. We're live in the Willow Window studio. Good Morning Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate.
No support from my broker, minimal commission splits, and outdated marketing tools.
Sound familiar? Accelerate your real estate career with Elevate. Experience broker support, coaching, and training on how to make your team successful, competitive commission plans, and cutting-edge marketing tools.
Join our innovative company with a proven system that compresses 3 years of business growth into just 1 year. Please call 931-520-6450. Elevate Real Estate. We help you accelerate.
Hey guys, this is Jeff Root, General Manager at Ford Lincoln of Cookeville. I love our customers, but honestly, I don't want to see any more of them in our service department. Why? Because we now offer mobile service and mobile detailing, where we come to you. Time for an oil change? We'll do it in your driveway. Does your car need a bath? We'll wash it while you're at work. The best part, these services are available at no extra cost. Schedule your mobile service or mobile detailing appointment today. Call us 931-526-3325.
I'm Jacob Vinson with the UCR Sports Report. The Los Angeles Dodgers narrowly beat the Philadelphia Phillies 4-3 last night to take a 2-0 lead in the NLDS. The Phillies scored 2 runs in the ninth and had a runner on second with nobody out, but couldn't scrape another run across. The Dodgers are now 4-0 in the playoffs. The Los Angeles Chargers are placing rookie running back Omarion Hampton on the IR with an ankle injury suffered Sunday against the Commanders. Hampton will miss at least the next 4 games while on the IR. Najee Harris is already out for the season with a ruptured Achilles for the Chargers. The Marion County Police Department in Indianapolis is now seeking a felony charge for former NFL quarterback Mark Sanchez. Sanchez was involved in an altercation this weekend with a delivery driver where he ultimately got stabbed after assaulting the delivery driver. The felony battery charge could hold 1 to 6 years in prison. Join us this evening for the District 7 2A volleyball tournament on the UCR Facebook page and YouTube channel. First up at 4:30, Upperman plays Livingston Academy, followed by Cumberland County and Stone Memorial at 6, and the 7-2A championship at 7:30. I'm Jacob Vinson, and that was the UCR Sports Report.
From the WHUB Willow Window Studios, your trusted window, garage door, and custom window treatment experts. Willow Window. Stop by their new showroom at 310 Newman Drive, Cookeville.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila here. We're in the Willow Window Studio. And Good Morning, Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. It's 6:34.
And we have Ryan Dalton that will be coming in. He's with Avery Trace School and Restoring Childhood Initiative is what he's with. And we'll talk to him more about that and see how that's going. We were going to have Heather Lewis from Sleep in Heavenly Peace, and we're going to reschedule her. She's not feeling too well today.
Yeah, sounds not good.
Yeah, get well soon, Heather
No
Lewis.
kidding. And thanks for not coming in.
Yeah, and thanks for letting us know. She's been up sick all morning.
Spoiler alert time. Things going on in the world of entertainment and music. J-Lo is going to be on Jimmy Fallon tonight. And on Seth Meyers, Channing Tatum and Megan Maroney. That'd be a good show on Seth Meyers. Dancing with the Stars is on ABC. NCIS is on CBS. Murder in a Small Town is on Fox. The Voice is on NBC as well. On TLC, Balin Out Loud, whatever that is. History has The Unexplained. And Food Network has Alex versus America. On streaming, here come all the scary movies. Donna's already started with the scary movies and the soups.
Yeah, winter. It's like fall. Soups, scary movies. Then we'll move into Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it's Soup-tober right now.
Yeah. Scary Soup-tober.
Yeah. True Haunting is on Netflix, season 1 of that. One Day in October, that's a series premiere on HBO Max. Red Alert on Paramount Plus. The Boulet Brothers Dracula, that's on Shudder, which is all scary movies on that app. And Ozzy, No Escape From Now documentary, that is on Paramount Plus.
So Ozzy Osbourne?
Yeah.
Okay. Scary. Whoa.
Yeah, I'd watch that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Donna had it on a scary movie yesterday, and she tried to trick me because it started off as a Western. And then it turned into people, there was like a little fella getting inside people and busting out of their chest.
That sounds crazy.
Yeah, it was.
So on a Western that happened?
Yeah. It was like a Western, but it was a scary Western. But I was like, oh, a new Western. Let's watch this.
And she's like, yeah.
No, I didn't. When it come on, I was like, oh, cool, a Western.
Right.
'Cause I love a Western. And then we started watching it, and then all of a sudden this guy's chest opens up, and there's a little...
Like a little demon or something.
Like a little demon fella in there. Little demon booger man.
Was he like possessing people? What was going on?
I don't know. Once I saw it was that, I quit.
You're
paying
like,
attention.
that ain't no Western.
Yeah, I just went and read about football on the internet then.
You can keep on watching,
You
honey,
keep on,
but
I'm
I'm
just
on a scroll.
I'm going to read here why the Titans suck.
Did you ever find out why?
No, never could. I think it's
I
their...
would say it's the owners, a
and
lot
their-
of the players.
I think it's all the above.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems to be a storm of stupid.
Now, I do like that Cam Newton.
It's not Cam Newton.
Cam Newton.
Cam Ward.
Cam Ward, that's it. Who's Cam Newton? That was somebody in sports, too.
Yeah, he played football, too. He was a quarterback with Auburn.
That's right. No, Cam Ward.
Yeah.
Cam Ward. Go ahead.
Amazon have quietly removed digitally altered James Bond promotional artwork from Prime Video after fans noticed the iconic gun being erased from posters and slammed the movie as sanitizing the franchise. I didn't even realize they'd done that.
Maybe you better have more spatial awareness.
I'm not a big James Bond guy. Never have been.
You like the girls in the cars.
Yeah. But I
don't think I've ever seen. I've seen probably 1 or 2 movies, but I haven't seen the whole franchise.
Oh, me neither. Peacock will debut Downey Wrote That on October 17th, a 1-hour documentary chronicling the career of longtime Saturday Night Live writer Jim Downey. Okay. Friends star Courtney Cox is learning how to play the drums, and she posted a video of herself playing along with Nirvana Smells Like Teen Spirit on Instagram, and she did a great job.
So she thinks she's going to be Dave Grohl.
Well, I think she just learned how to play the drums, and Smell Like Teen Spirit's got a good drum line in there.
Did you say Team Spirit?
I'm pretty
Smells
sure.
Like Team?
I'm pretty sure I said teen, but I could have said team.
He said team. It's Teen Spirit.
Well, but Teen Spirit makes more sense.
Just because you said it.
Because people have team spirit. No one has teen spirit. That was a deodorant.
We all had teen spirit when we were younger.
That was a deodorant. Remember
were,
that?
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
You're ridiculous.
They sang a song about deodorant.
That's not what they were singing about.
Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez reunited Monday night
They're back together again?
at the New York City premiere of Kiss of the Spider-Woman. Jennifer Lopez stars in the musical, while Ben Affleck serves as executive producer through his production company. The ex-spouses posed together on the red carpet, with Affleck placing his arm around Jennifer Lopez's waist, according to TMZ. Lopez introduced the film, thanking Ben Affleck for his support, saying this movie wouldn't have been made without Ben and without artist equity. They divorced in 2024, but they can still come together to make some money.
Yeah. They probably didn't like that.
That's what that's about, I'm sure. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's gritty biopic, The Smashing Machine, only brought in $5.9 million. It's the lowest opening for him in his 30-year film career.
Because he wasn't doing like the blow them up, smash them up. But
That's not the reason.
Why?
Taylor Swift screwed over The Rock.
Oh, Taylor.
Remember, her movie came in #1 with 33.
Which
and
is
then
crazy.
it kept other people from going to the movies because people didn't want to deal with that. I'm not going to deal with all that Swift stuff. So I think he'll have a great weekend this coming weekend.
I hope so.
The Taylor Swift movie's not on, I don't think.
Was it just one
I
weekend?
think it was just a one-weekend deal there. He says you can't control the box office results, but you can control your performance. Despite early Oscar buzz and critical praise for his commitment to the role of MMA legend Mark Kerr, industry watchers say the film may struggle to recoup its estimated $12 million to $15 million deficit.
Let's all go support The Rock this coming weekend.
He's fine. He can have.
Girls, you with me?
He's fine.
We want him to have a weekend like Taylor had.
He's already rich.
Yeah, he doesn't need it.
our help.
He's all right. It's all right.
Girls, don't listen to these guys.
It's all right for him to have a flop.
It's not a flop.
It's okay if he has
He's
it.
getting Oscar buzz for this.
How many Oscar movies, though, are flops at the box office? A lot.
A lot.
Because they pick the most god-awful movies they can.
That lasts 3.5 hours.
Yeah.
Is this a long movie?
I don't know. Chevy Chase has never won an Oscar. You know what Chevy Chase has done? Put out consistently great movies his entire career.
Christmas Vacation.
From the Vacation series to Fletch. What more could you ask for?
That's real manly man movie
That's good
making
stuff.
right there.
And then the Caddyshack movies. I mean, Chevy Chase, maybe he was just above an Oscar, whatever that is. They just hadn't thought of it yet. Sean Diddy Combs has formally requested a pardon from President Trump.
Might as well.
Trump confirms that Diddy, who he referred to as Puff Daddy, had made the request. The request was reportedly made through an intermediary with direct access to Donald Trump. While Trump acknowledged the request, he did not comment on whether he would grant clemency.
Was Puff Daddy Diddy, was he ever on The Apprentice? I mean, do they know each other, I wonder?
Well, I mean,
Trump has
everybody.
talked about being friends with Diddy.
Yeah.
And that's how this even came up for the pardon. But I think more than
there's no
likely
way
they're on
that's
the
gonna
Epstein
happen.
list together.
Yeah. There's no way that's going to happen.
Oh, you never know these days.
There's no way. No, but that, I mean, too much. There's just no way.
That would look real bad if he pardoned him.
Well, sure. I mean, but then again, I guess you can pardon anybody and a whole bunch of them and with an auto pen. It's 6:44, and coming up, we've got the real good. Got a couple of stories that are positive and uplifting, and we also have round 2 of Ask Sheila. Sheila got all 3 right yesterday.
You don't sound too shocked.
I wasn't. That wasn't a shock. That was a way to go, Sheila.
Okay, thank you. It was a shock for me, I'll have to admit.
So we'll see how she does today. Coming up next here on Good Morning Cookeville, we're live here in the Willow Window Studio. Good Morning Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate.
Elevate your space with high-quality window treatments from Willow Window. Our dedicated team crafts custom solutions featuring sleek blinds, elegant shades, custom interior and exterior shutters, and luxury drapery tailored to your style. Transform your windows into stunning focal points that enhance your home's charm. Reach out to us today for your complimentary estimate. 931-Window-1.
Unlock the best of local entertainment with Hub Plus. Do you have Roku? Download the Hub Plus app today. Dive into exclusive content like Good Morning Cookeville presented by Elevate Real Estate, catch all the action with high school sports from Upper Cumberland Reporter, and stay updated with the latest weather from Upper Cumberland Weather. Plus, enjoy fantastic local shows such as The Randy Porter Show and Cookeville Lifestyles Show. Don't miss out. Download the Roku app now and start exploring.
Experience the ultimate in sports entertainment with Hub Plus. Tune in to your high school prep football game of the week every Friday night. Whether you're at home or on the go, catch all the thrilling action of local high school football by streaming directly on the Hub Plus app via your Roku device. Don't miss a moment of the excitement. Download the Hub Plus app today on Roku and never miss a game.
From the Upper Cumberland Weather Studio, I'm Anthony Taylor with your Tuesday morning forecast. It's shaping up to be a wet and stormy day with widespread scattered showers and thunderstorms likely. Highs this afternoon will top out in the mid-70s. Winds be out of the south at around 10 to 15 miles per hour with gusts as high as 20 miles per hour possible. Thunderstorms remain likely overnight with lows in the lower 60s. A few light showers may linger into the morning hours Wednesday with skies becoming partly sunny. Highs be in the lower 70s.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila with you. We're live here in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. It's 647.
Well, that rain's coming down right now. 78 for our high. We've got 66 right now.
Every day, me and Sheila go through some news stories, try to find a couple that are positive and uplifting, and we call it
The Real Good.
The Beach Gallery restaurant in Keansburg, New Jersey, recently closed because of a government permit issue. Normally, this isn't a huge deal. The business is a rough one, and restaurants often struggle to keep things rolling. In this case, the abrupt closing caused some big problems because it's a popular wedding venue. Sure enough, at least 2 weddings were scheduled there, and the closing left couples scrambling for a plan B. Luckily, Half Moon, another restaurant in Keansburg, stepped up to help. Diana Grassi, who runs Half Moon with her husband Emiliano.
Emiliano.
Even cooler name.
Yeah.
Says she was surprised when a couple approached them after hearing the news about the beach gallery. We weren't even open yet, and I was at the restaurant when I suddenly got a knock at the door, said Diana. It was a couple, a man and woman, standing outside. They said they were just informed the beach gallery would not be reopening, and would I be able to host their wedding in 1 week.
Whoa.
Shortly after the couple left, a second couple showed up. Same story, same request. Gracie and Emiliano got to work quickly preparing Half Moon for 2 weddings. If everything goes according to the new plan, Half Moon will host a brunch wedding for 70 people on Saturday and a dinner banquet later that evening for 40 people.
Whoa.
What a great day for them.
What a great day.
They're going to make money.
That's good for everybody.
Yeah.
To make money.
I hate that about that one restaurant. Restaurant business is tough,
Yeah.
especially now. Used to they'd make 30%. They're probably down to 15 to 20% right now.
That's a big loss.
Well, they're trying to keep the prices to where we'll still go, but also raise them enough that they can pay for everything.
They can afford to even buy the things that they need to cook.
The profit margin in the restaurant business is razor thin right now. It sucks for them. 2 high schools in Greenville County, South Carolina, just turned competition into compassion and raised over $1 million for charity in 1 week. Greenville High brought in over $503,000 for Jasmine Road, a nonprofit helping survivors of trafficking and addiction. J.L. Mann High School raised even more money, over $532,000 for the Dream Center, which supports women and children in crisis. The friendly fundraising feud has become a treasured tradition in the community, and this year's total blew past all expectations, setting an example for all of us, showing what amazing things are possible to achieve in a short amount of time. That is too cool. I wonder what the feud is and how you participate.
I don't know.
I don't know. It sounds fun. What if they're raising that much money? It's got to be fun to do.
You'd think so.
Or they're just in an extremely wealthy community.
I think it's probably fun and wealth.
Two daddies each wrote $500,000, and they raised $3,000 and $32,000 on their own.
Maybe.
Somebody's daddy was involved in this deal here.
Hey, Big Daddy.
Somebody's daddy was involved.
Yep.
To the restaurants there in Keensburg, the Half Moon, and to the 2 high schools in Greenville County, South Carolina. Y'all are real good. All right, Sheila, here we go. Are you
All right,
ready?
Jason, I'm ready.
Ready for round 2?
I'm ready.
This looks like your home, things in your home.
Things in our home.
Being a homeowner.
Okay.
Might be this. Okay. Here we go. Question number 1, Sheila. In surveys, people named this as the number 1 luxury item they would like to have in their home. What is it? This is the number 1 luxury item people like to have at their house.
A pool.
Not a pool, but you're close.
Hot tub.
A hot tub.
Whoop, woo!
Hot tub. Have you seen some of the newer hot tubs?
I have.
Golly, they're nice.
Real nice.
They've got one now that you can Bluetooth your phone into, and it's got speakers, but the lights also blink to the music if you choose so. They don't
sounds
have
like
to.
fun.
They don't have to, but if you're out in the hot tub and man, you can make them lights blink.
That sounds like fun.
It's cool.
Yeah.
That's not the one that Donna was looking at. We occasionally look at them. We think, let's do it.
Yeah, yeah.
And then we never do because we get there. Then we get to feeling bad about spending the money.
Tim really wants one, and I was like, finally he's talked me into it. I said, let's go. And he's like, we might need to wait.
once you get there, I mean, it sounds like a great idea till you get there and start looking at the price. You're like, I don't know. Sounds like a lot of money.
I'll tell him that you can have your Bluetooth connected to it, and then the lights will go with the music.
Yeah.
Maybe that'll just tip him over.
It might. It's because we always get there and we complain about the price. Then Donna will always say, then there's all that upkeep. And then we walk out and we never buy
That's what
one.
I'm afraid of, the upkeep.
Yeah.
Because I would be the one having to upkeep it.
That's what Donna says.
Yeah.
She'd be the one having to upkeep it. And that's true. Cause,
And Tim swears he would clean it
no,
out
I'm
and
not
do
going to
everything.
do that.
Tim might.
According to research, Sheila, this is question number 2.
Oh, okay.
According to research, this one thing in your home gets more use than anything else. What is it?
Is it something in the house or connected to the house?
In the house.
Vacuum.
No. Mm-mm. Now think about it. Is this
The
something
Ring camera.
No, it's something you use every day.
TV.
Uh-huh. And the thing that you use with the TV.
Remote.
The
Oh. So
remote.
does that mean I get it?
Yeah, the remote gets used more than anything else in the house. Of course.
Family Feud style.
Yeah.
I named all the top 5, I think.
Right. Yeah, but TV remote. And here's another thing that I just don't understand. And this is mostly the ladies. Why do you put the TV remote by the TV?
I don't. It bothers me in hotels that they put it you need to put it by the bed.
I've never
or by the couch.
Why? Who's straightening up?
If you got to go to the TV
What
to
should
get
I
it,
do with this remote?
let's put it to the right by the TV. No, it's so you can sit back and
Right. I don't know how many times I've sat down
Put it
for
on the
remote
table.
and seen it up there by the TV.
And it's annoying, isn't it?
Yeah. Now Donna, she don't do that.
So I don't do that either because I'm annoyed by it
But I know that happens.
a lot, more than not.
Yeah.
Oh, we got another question. I get so involved in all the
Well, that's
answers.
okay, Sheila. We got time.
Do we?
Yeah.
We do. I was shocked to think we had some time.
All right, last question here, Sheila. 20% of homes have this. 20% of homes that have this.
20?
Wait,
What?
20% of homes have this that doesn't work, and the homeowners have no desire to fix it. What is it?
Well, this happened to us. I don't know if this is the right answer. The doorbell stopped working, so I finally broke down, got a Ring camera, and that's it's got a little ding, ding, ding with
Yeah.
it. The Ring camera came with a little bell to tell you somebody's out there, so I didn't fix that doorbell. I just got a Ring camera,
Yeah, that
and I like it.
doorbell is the answer.
Is it?
Yeah. That means you've got 6 right this week,
This is
Sheila.
not like me.
Sheila, what is going on?
Coffee.
Is that it?
I've had coffee 2 days in a row. Sometimes I skip a day. But I think all this week we'll see if that changes things.
You know, we have a doorbell, and I can't think of any time it's ever been used except when we first moved in. We were like, ding dong, ding dong. Okay, that works. But I mean, nope. I don't think anybody has come to my house.
You have like a little ring thing too that notifies you. I don't know if it's that brand.
I have a gate alarm, so if someone
A gate alarm. He's got a nice gate to his facility.
if somebody drives into my driveway,
You'll know.
it ding dongs at the house.
Like you need that. You got 3 dogs.
Yeah, but
outside
I like to have that ding dong because sometimes the dogs might be someplace else.
And sometimes the dogs might know people
Right.
and go, hey, Sheila's here.
And that way I know someone's coming up the driveway and I can get out there and thwart any
They don't
threats.
even bark when the delivery man's out there because he gives them treats.
But yeah, the UPS guy has a
That's
pocket full
smart.
of treats.
Yeah.
Yeah. And all 3 of my dogs stand there at the door like,
I'm a good boy. I'm a good boy.
come out of there. Come out of there. Give me my treat.
The FedEx guy like zapped a taser at my dog.
What?
Yeah, he was just walking by and the dog was he was like right by the fence and the dog was jumping and barking. He goes zzz, zzz,
Wait,
as he's
the dog
walking
was
by.
on your property.
Yeah, inside the fence. And he was outside the
He didn't tase him. He just did it up in the air
Yeah.
kind of.
Yeah, and like what's your problem,
I
dude?
don't like that. I think that should be a prerequisite if you're going to work for any of those that you have to admit if you're afraid of dogs or not.
Well, I'm afraid of vicious dogs. And I love animals.
I door dashed and the
But your dog's not vicious.
the
That's
little-
not what I was
the little girl who was doing the delivery. She had a little tiny little car, you know.
Little tiny thing.
And so she comes up. I hear my ding dong go off at the driveway, and I walk out, you know, to get my DoorDash, and she's in that little bitty car, and my 2 big dogs are eye level with her in her window.
Well, that is a tiny car.
Tiny. It was
But I mean, his dogs are big.
Yeah.
I mean, German Shepherd and Great Pyrenees.
Yeah. But they were like, she would not get out.
I don't blame her.
I mean, they did.
Well, you don't know if they're friendly to you. They're your dogs.
Right, but they were both looking at her like, I'm going to lick your face. You know, they weren't looking at her like, get out of the car.
They're wagging their tails.
We have a very specific set of skills.
And she had food with her. So
Right.
you can just throw the food down and run if you got it.
So I just watched, she rolled down the window and I just got my food. But, you know, I thought that was funny. She wasn't about.
Well, I don't think there's anything wrong with being smart. Because she didn't know the dog.
That's true. She did.
And she had a tiny car, so she's probably a tiny girl.
And Ruby can look mean. She can.
Well, here's the deal. I never think she looks mean because she has these big old brown eyes. But I know that she's killed
Many things.
many things.
Yeah, she's a stone cold killer.
So I look at her and I go, Ruby, tell me, girl, how'd you get so tough? And she looks like, I'm not tough.
Yeah.
You know, I'm your friend.
Yeah, she was rolling around in the purple flowers. And she had purple flowers all in her fur, and you could tell she thought she looked pretty.
She's a girl.
She was all bing, bing, bing. It's like, you look.
Yeah, you look pretty, girl.
Who'd you say?
Ryan Dalton.
Ryan Dalton is here. We'll talk to him. He's from Avery Trace Middle School and
Restoring childhood.
Restoring childhood.
It's early, y'all.
You look like, come on, help me.
Somebody say it. That's up next here on Good Morning Cookeville.
TRN News.
Meharry Medical College in Nashville has launched the Great Health Study, a 10-year project to collect DNA from 500,000 people of African ancestry. The goal is to create the world's largest genetic database of African heritage to improve medical research and treatment. Only 2% of global genetic data currently represents African populations. Meharry will work with doctors and community groups worldwide, and all samples will remain anonymous. The Shelby County Republican Party says the New Memphis Safe Task Force has made more than 300 arrests in its first week. The DOJ reports violent crime down 45% since last year, though some activists say the National Guard's presence has caused fear in local communities. I'm Travis Laird.
Number 1 for news from across the state. This is the Tennessee Radio Network.
In a moment, cancer changed our lives forever.
We were told nothing could be done to enjoy these final moments together.
But in that moment, when all seemed lost, St. Jude Children's Research Hospital gave us hope.
Because at this moment, St. Jude Children's Research Hospital is saving lives with pioneering research and care. We're changing the way the world treats childhood cancer by sharing our discoveries with doctors and scientists everywhere.
And we'll never have to pay St. Jude for anything, ever.
At this moment, she wants to be in her own bed.
I want to be back at school with my friends. I want to be outside playing.
Please take a moment and join St. Jude in finding cures and saving children. Visit stjude.org.
Governor Bill Lee says he'll seek more funding next year to expand the state's Education Freedom Scholarship Program, also known as school vouchers. The program launched this spring and offered 20,000 scholarships, but more than 42,000 families applied. Lee calls that a sign of strong demand and wants more vouchers for both low-income and unrestricted families. Critics, including Democrats in the legislature, argue that the $150 million program lacks transparency and primarily benefits students in urban and wealthier areas. Supporters say expansion would give families greater choice, including in rural communities. In Springfield, police are investigating after possible human remains were found in a creek near the Greenway over the weekend. Divers and cadaver dogs assisted in the search, and the remains have been sent to the state medical examiner for identification. Authorities say the body showed signs of decomposition. The investigation is ongoing. I'm Travis Laird, Tennessee Radio Network News.
From the Cookeville Communications News Center, I'm Rafferty Cleary. Residential construction increased last month in Putnam County compared to the same period last year. Putnam County Mayor Randy Porter says the county issued 38 permits in September for $9.4 million in construction. 23 of those permits for new single-family homes. That was 10 more permits than the same period last year. So far this year, the county has issued 323 building permits representing over $79 million in construction. Cityscape awarding an estimated $120,000 in grant funds to 8 downtown Cookeville businesses to assist in improvements. Executive Director Farron Kefauver said improvements will be in the form of painting, facade renovations, lighting, and signage. The funding comes from a $255,000 state grant. An additional $100,000 will go towards placing hanging baskets in downtown and rewiring the Cream City sign. The State Housing Development Agency has awarded the town of Monterey with a $540,000 home rehabilitation grant. Mayor Alex Garcia announced the grant award during Monday's Board of Mayor and Alderman meeting. He said the funding will allow qualified residents to make needed home improvements. He said the grant does not require matching funds from the city. That's the news from the Cookeville Communications News Center. I'm Rafferty Cleary.
From the Upper Cumberland Weather Studio, I'm Anthony Taylor with your Tuesday morning forecast. It's shaping up to be a wet and stormy day with widespread scattered showers and thunderstorms likely. Highs this afternoon will top out in the mid-70s. Winds will be out of the south at around 10 to 15 miles per hour with gusts as high as 20 miles per hour possible. Thunderstorms remain likely overnight with lows in the lower 60s. A few light showers may linger into the morning hours Wednesday with skies becoming partly sunny. Highs be in the lower 70s.
From the WHUB Willow Window Studios, your trusted window, garage door, and custom window treatment experts. Willow Window. Stop by their new showroom at 310 Newman Drive, Cookeville.
Wake up, Cookeville, it's a brand new day. Jason and Sheila got so much to say. From the heart of Putnam to the downtown streets, they're bringing you the buzz, the people you'll meet. Tune in, dial up, let the stories flow. Good morning, Cookeville, it's the place to go. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic and share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. From festivals to fairs, local art to the games, they're keeping you connected, knowing all the names. With laughter and stories, the hour flies by. Jason and Sheila keep the good vibes high. Tune in, dial up, let the stories flow. Good morning, Cookeville, it's a show to know. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. Oh, good morning, Cookeville. Oh, yo. Every morning feels so bright with local voices by your side. Jason and Sheila keep it real. Cookeville's heartbeat you can feel. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. So grab your coffee, start your day. Good morning, Cookeville's on the way.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila here. We're live in the Willow Window Studio. It's 7:07, and Good Morning Cookeville's brought to you by Elevate Real Estate.
We're with our good friend Ryan Dalton, who is the teacher at Avery Trace Middle School. He's the special education teacher and also came up with Restoring Childhood Initiative. Well, maybe the author did.
Well, I came up
Well,
with
your
an
initiative.
Yeah.
He came up with the
Restoring Childhood, the book.
science. Yeah. No, the anxious generation.
That's it. I knew it. Yeah.
That guy's been
I
everywhere.
failed the test, Mr. Dalton.
That's okay.
I mean, I've seen
You get a
him.
retake.
I've seen him on all the news. I saw him on Fox News one morning. I've seen him on CNN.
But I really think he should come to Cookeville.
We're trying.
Yeah.
We've reached out in multiple ways, and we're trying to get him here. I think it would be great.
It would be awesome.
Yeah.
Have you spoken to him, or even through email or anything?
No, I actually haven't tried to email him yet. Plenty, one of our partners, they've reached out, I think, to the publishers and things. But
If anyone can do it, Lisa Urich can find it, or Ashley.
Yeah, and that's what they're both working two different angles. But the closest that I've come is we have all the various book studies in town, and the one at Slice. For whatever reason, when I was putting his name as the author of the book on Instagram when I was posting it, it did that auto-populate, tagged him in it.
Yeah.
And he liked it. Yeah, so at least
one step closer.
Man, you're that. I mean, that's almost Facebook official.
Yeah, no, he liked the post.
You're in a complicated relationship.
I know.
Okay.
And how ironic about a book about like getting less screen time that we celebrate a like on Instagram. So,
well, I mean, no, I get that though. I mean, I don't think anybody's saying shut it down.
No.
But
shut it down for a while.
it's just-
Touch grass.
it's just do something else. You know?
Oh, it says touch grass.
Yeah.
That's what my shirt says.
But I mean,
Did you have that specially made?
Just I knew you were gonna say that. I'm from the future.
did you have it specialty made?
People have done things like that for
I know.
I mean, Pickle Club, hello.
I get it. I know, but of course it's specialty made.
Yeah, it's very.
Oh, it does have your logo on it.
It's got
Okay.
the logo and everything.
Never mind. It's specially
It
made.
is. It is in fact specially made just for you.
I didn't want him to be disappointed. I knew he was expecting that.
Well, I had a good question.
You forgot it?
Well,
I'll make
yeah.
you
How
forget.
could I possibly remember?
Touch grass, the author.
Oh, we're talking about it's not all bad.
No.
You know, it's not a complete shutdown. It's just do it for for a small amount of time. It's just we've gotten into a point to where we're just in our phones all the time.
Yeah, and especially the kids don't have I think a lot of adults don't actually have the ability to differentiate like what is healthy and what is not sometimes, but especially kids don't. And when they have just like unfettered access to the entire World Wide Web in their pockets always, they take it with them when they're going to the bathroom, they're laying in bed, like scrolling. That's where it becomes a serious problem.
Yeah, and I don't have TikTok, but I've watched a kid on TikTok. It's like obsessive.
Yeah, well, I mean, and
it's up, and then they like everything. Up, like.
Yeah.
Up. It's like it's their job. Like they're not watching those videos.
Yeah, just like doing like a
manual
labor.
Right. I mean, they're not watching anything. They're not getting anything in return from this.
Well, they are actually.
There's been a scientific study, hence the book.
Well, what they're getting is a dopamine rush, and it's the same chemicals that are involved with any type of like actual substance with addiction and things like that. And the like nefarious part about it is it's not accidental. The tech companies do that on purpose.
Sure they
So
do.
they've studied the human brain, they've studied child development and all this, and they create these apps to intentionally do that, where it is literally almost this like compulsive thing. And every time they scroll, every time they swipe, it sends this kind of small dopamine rush, and it never completely satisfies. It just sends this like burst of pleasure, but never complete satisfaction, which leads to
You're always searching for that. Yeah.
Well, I mean, the Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, X, all of them are doing the same thing, in that they want to build an audience with other people's content and then sell you ads.
Yep.
So the more you scroll, the more ads you see.
And then they ask you about ads. Did you see this ad? I'm like, no.
Well, that's all Facebook is anymore. Is
Stop
ads.
asking me about ads. Oh, sorry. That's another story. Okay. I was going to say, I was watching 60 Minutes. Yes, I try to educate myself. I was watching one of those
It
shows.
took her an hour and a half.
But that is the show now. It's not 60 Minutes. It is an hour and a half now.
It's 90 minutes.
90 minutes, but they haven't changed the name. But that's another story. They were talking about the phones being taken away in school, and a lot of the kids like it.
Yeah, absolutely.
They said, we're learning to do things like our mom and dad did back in the day.
Yeah. It's interesting because I did not know what to expect coming into this school year with cell phones being completely taken away. Worst case scenario, expected like all out riots, kids just like revolting.
No, we're not doing it.
Yeah, and honestly, first week we had the discussions, and I was very blunt and honest, and just kind of validating, like, I get it. This is new. A lot of you might hate this, but it is for your well-being. We're not trying to control you. This is not something where we're trying to like make your life worse. As a matter of fact, we're trying to make your life better. Just had real conversations. I let them express themselves in my classes. And then, honestly, there's been a couple things here and there, like with anything. But for the most part, what I can describe it as is just this sense of relief. The kids look and seem relieved.
Well, that's what the kids were saying, or the students were saying. And some were high school students, some were middle school, and they said at first it was scary not to be connected to their mom and dad just through a text.
Yeah.
But they said then they realized this is not that bad.
See, I don't understand that. We tried everything in the world to not be connected to our mom and dad.
Well, and that's a lot of the students have actually said that. They're like, I am so glad that my mom cannot text me all day long.
Yeah.
And even if it's for that reason that we can, get the phones away, that's good. But I do think, and a lot of the sort of anger and rage I was seeing near the end of the summer when was from parents and not the kids talking about like, you can't take the phone from my kid. And I get that. Like, we're not here to tell anybody how to parent. However,
but the school's got a phone.
Yeah, the school's got a phone.
Always has.
There's tons of ways you can contact your student, even to the Parent Square, email, phone. Like at any point in any point of the day, I get Parent Square messages or texts or
Is that an
emails.
app? What's Parent Square?
Parent Square is the app we use in Putnam County schools. But a parent can say like, hey, can you remind so-and-so that he has a dentist appointment at 2 and I'm going to pick him up? I'm like, yeah, absolutely. So it's not like the kids are just in this like black hole that nobody can reach them. And
it is like back in the old days when we were in high school.
Yeah. And
we didn't have cell phones.
Yeah.
This is the generation now that has been born into all that technology. They've never not known what it was like without an iPhone or without a cell phone.
Yeah, and for the most part, the people that they're connected with, for the most part, except for like random strangers on the internet, which is also not great, are the friends and the peer groups around them. And so they don't have the ability within the school day to be like doing Snapchat and Instagram and all that with the people around them. And they suddenly realize, oh, I can just actually talk to this person. And they're doing that. And it's
with your
great.
eyes open.
Yeah. Not looking down.
And looking at someone else.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Have you noticed that their social skills are coming back when they weren't there before?
That is,
they're still learning.
Maybe it's like there are. I don't think people realize the damage that this has done to this generation of youth.
I agree.
They really and anybody who would try to rail against it, I would invite them to come into a school and just spend a couple of days there. So it's not just the social skills, it's the anxiety, depression, all these things that are linked to this. I will say we're seeing improvements, but it's not one of those things where like suddenly it
doesn't happen overnight. Yeah.
It's going to take some years.
It's 7:17. We'll talk to Ryan Dalton a little bit more coming up here on Good Morning Cookeville, live here in the Willow Window Studio. Good Morning Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate.
Discover unbeatable value at Freedom Pawn, your ultimate one-stop shop. Conveniently located at 49 Mayberry Street in Sparta, we offer a vast selection of guns, ammo, knives, instruments, cameras, game systems, jewelry, tools, kayaks, trailers, and more. Whether you're buying, selling, or trading, our expert team is here to help. We're now open on Mondays, so visit Freedom Pawn Monday through Saturday. Come see us and experience the difference. Freedom Pawn, the friendliest and cleanest pawn shop in the Upper Cumberland.
Your home, your sanctuary. This includes your outdoor haven as well as the interior of your home. Willow Window can elevate your outdoors today with elegant and innovative products from SummerSpace. From awnings and outdoor shades to porch enclosure systems, transform your porch to your favorite part of your home. SummerSpace has the perfect solution specific to your needs. Call Willow Window today for your free estimate, 931-WINDOW-1.
Hey Grace FM listeners, it's Dave Fry, lead singer Sawa Province. So excited, Christmas time is here. and we are celebrating with the Great Big Family Christmas Tour. My favorite tour of the year, it is coming to Cookeville, Tennessee, to the River Community Church, and we want you to be a part of it. December 11th. Get your tickets today at greatbigfamilychristmas.com, and we'll see you and all you Grace FM family soon.
Unlock the best of local entertainment with Hub Plus. Do you have Roku? Download the Hub Plus app today. Dive into exclusive content like Good Morning Cookeville presented by Elevate Real Estate, catch all the action with high school sports from Upper Cumberland Reporter, and stay updated with the latest weather from Upper Cumberland Weather. Plus, enjoy fantastic local shows such as The Randy Porter Show and Cookeville Lifestyles Show. Don't miss out. Download the Roku app now and start exploring.
For nearly a decade, I've stood with you through every storm, every alert. I've been here tracking, warning, protecting you and those you hold dear, delivering critical updates to keep you safe, guiding you through the chaos of the storm. I've been here for you. The Upper Cumberland isn't just where I live, it's who I am. Together, we've covered everything from tornadoes to flash floods and severe ice storms. My mission has always been the same, to keep you informed, prepared, and safe. Now I'm raising the bar, introducing the all-new Upper Cumberland Weather smartphone app. This isn't just another weather app lost in the noise. It's a new standard. This is one of the first local weather apps in the nation to offer unparalleled radar access, putting you in the driver's seat. Select from individual radar sites from every National Weather Service office across the country, sites selectable for hyperlocal precision. Explore over a dozen radar products, including high-resolution base reflectivity, velocity, radar estimated rainfall rates, and advanced dual polarization products like the correlation coefficient, which helps distinguish between rain, hail, or debris being lofted from tornadoes. Beyond radar, the app features our Tower Cam network with nearly 3 dozen high-definition live video feeds capturing every corner of the Upper Cumberland, paired with real-time temperature and wind speed data. For daily forecasts or around-the-clock severe weather coverage, stream the Upper Cumberland Weather Channel 24/7 right from the app. For 8 years, I've been your eyes on the sky. Now with the Upper Cumberland Weather app, that power is in your hands. Available soon on the App Store and Google Play. Upper Cumberland Weather. It's the weather you need when you need it.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila here live in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate at 721.
Ryan Dalton is in here. He is from Avery Trace Middle School, the special ed teacher, and also created an initiative called Restoring Childhood.
Good job.
Thanks. I didn't mess it up that time.
The book has been going really well. Been able to see a lot of book clubs start and go through this. This has been pretty widespread around the area.
It has. I've been really pleased, and what's interesting is to find out. Like there are ones that I know that are happening, and then I will also be at my girls' dance, and I'll see a parent with the book.
Oh, really?
And I was like, oh, and they'll tell me about one they're involved with that I didn't even know about.
They asked for your autograph yet on the book?
What's hilarious is somebody actually did, and I was like, this is so strange. No,
I didn't write it.
Yeah, like that's getting into strange territory, but yeah, one person did actually.
I knew it.
I
knew it
was it you?
Yeah, it was Sheila.
I didn't put them up to it, but I just felt like, something told me to ask that.
That's hilarious.
When does this how does this culminate in the end?
So the initial idea is to get everybody kind of grounded in the facts and the science behind this, which is reading the book or accessing it through on the same page, which our buddy over here is working very hard to put out.
The amazing David.
The amazing David. So there's multiple ways to access the content, whether they read it or not. So get everybody grounded in that and kind of understanding the negative ramifications of this over an early exposure to screen time, internet-based screen time, and underexposure to real-world experience and unstructured play. And the book study is set up the community-wide book study is set up for 16 weeks, and it ends in early December. And then after that, we'll kind of break into these direct action groups where we focus on ways to actually bring tangible change to the community through education. There's like, I think I have 7 or 9. Off the top of my head, I don't remember. 7 or 9 groups that will focus on specific areas of the community.
How many parents in going through this realize that they also have a problem?
That is what's been very interesting. Even teachers.
Yeah.
I don't have kids, but I think I'm thinking my screen time, and I look at it, I'm like, I'm the problem here.
Absolutely.
I didn't realize how much I used my phone.
Yeah, and this book is focusing on sort of Gen Z and down, but adults are just as impacted by this. It's just we grew up with a certain foundation of unstructured play and
while our brain was developing.
Exactly.
Which is the harm really that these are doing, because the kids are still
Right, but if we're going to be all like, hey,
need
this
to
is
be all in,
it's going to
yeah.
rot your brain,
and then we're sitting there.
Yes.
Well, it was the same when we were younger. The auntie who was like, smoking's so bad for you, don't smoke, and she blows smoke in your face as she's telling you that. But like, it's the same type of thing.
Right. Well, I was always told I'm an adult, I can do what I want.
Yeah, and that's
okay. That makes sense.
Yeah, and
that plays out.
But it's funny because I have had, interestingly enough, several teachers who are like, I did not realize how bad I am on my phone, and they'll send me. I have a lot of people sending me. It used to always be I get sent pickle content.
Yeah.
Like everybody was sending me pickle stuff. Now I get screenshots of people's screen time, like going down or up or whatever.
You've become the counselor.
Well, yeah.
I think what a lot of this is that we can't seem to just be bored. You know, nobody can just be bored anymore. And being bored is a good thing.
Yeah.
We're just being quiet and in our thoughts. We want to shut everything off and live vicariously through others.
Yeah, and boredom is actually a great thing, and it's what gives way to some of the greatest innovations we've ever seen in our human history came out of someone being
It
bored.
stems from creativity.
I've always thought that
creates creativity.
bored, lazy people have invented everything.
Yeah.
Because you look at everything that's great that's been invented, it was because somebody was lazy and didn't want to do it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And they were bored, so they came up with it. Bored and lazy is a great way to go through life.
Well, and we also
make a shirt, Jason.
We've created this.
I'm going to do the bored and lazy initiative.
Yeah, there you go. That'll follow up restoring
Yeah.
childhood.
Yeah.
Bored and lazy.
Yeah.
But we the way that we've kind of designed our lives these days is we're very rarely. A lot of people are very rarely left with their own thoughts and their own just like reflection. So
And how to process that if we like working through our thoughts.
Yeah, I mean,
they're not growing up and able to do that. And you've got to learn how to accept certain things that you're thinking, how to work through it.
Yeah.
That's not there anymore.
Yeah, if we're constantly like scrolling on some social media, we have music playing in the background, a TV on in the background, podcasts playing, AirPods in our ears. There's never a moment where we're just left to sit with
We're
our
just
own
us.
thoughts. Yeah. And
And everything, it's feeding into your thoughts, and it's not even you or.
yeah, and it really
And
creates
everything looks so
this-
perfect on Instagram and Facebook. They put the perfect pictures out there. It's not great to see all the time.
Yeah, well, and that's what's really disproportionately negatively impacting young girls is that type of stuff and the self-image and the self-worth being negatively impacted in their most like vital developmental years of their
ages,
life.
yeah.
Yeah. So
Where they first start developing, and then they're thinking, "Oh, I'm not perfect." Well, they're still growing and developing.
Yeah.
Or they just need to realize ain't nobody perfect.
But it's hard to realize with this thing.
Yeah, move along. Nobody's perfect.
Yeah, well, and
Everybody's filtered now. Everybody's
last time I was in New York, I was it was my last day there, and I'd gone to a park to have a picnic with my friend and her children, and we were sitting there on a blanket eating, making these sandwiches and stuff, and I saw this young girl, probably late teens, early 20s. I have no idea. It's kind of that age is like blurred to me. I don't know, but she had a full like matching workout suit on, all these like gizmos on her and all this, and she was filming herself running. She went to the bench, she set up her phone, and she like did this, some type of thing
Yeah.
for like maybe 10 seconds. And then she turned it off. And then she sat on the bench for about 30 minutes. She posted it. Yeah, I could see like she was creating the thing. She posted it and she sat for about 30 minutes looking at reactions and of that thing that she had posted.
Feeling better about herself because people were reacting to it.
And I wondered like, I don't know how long she had exercised before that or whatever. But I just wondered like what I saw was maybe like 10 seconds of workout, and people at home looking at that
she's been
sees like,
working
oh
out.
man, this girl's been
she's working out forever.
Yeah.
I don't understand the videos that they make inside while they're working out. I don't get that because they're all beautiful in it. And you're thinking, girl, if you've really been working out, you'd be a sweaty, awful looking mess right now.
Exactly, yeah.
And you look like a supermodel.
Yeah.
You haven't been doing anything.
Yeah, and that's it was one of those type of things, but which also like skews reality of like for these young girls, like they're like, man, when I work out, my face is red, I'm sweating, my hair is messed up, and this
none of
girl's
that was
all
shown.
put together.
Let me ask you this: in looking at like research right now, like for like radio research, one of the things that that's really come up, it's in the top 2 or 3 things that you should be doing as a radio station, is being authentic, and transparent. You know, those are 2 big things right now. Is that a movement from the young people because they're so sick and tired of the opposite on social media?
I think we all are.
I would say so, yeah. I mean,
because being real is not common these days.
No, it's the different thing to do now is to be real and authentic and tell the truth.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, and I think people are, whether they realize it or not, where it's coming from or whatever, people are tired of this like pseudo virtual life and are hungry for that real world connection.
Do you think social media will ever jump the shark? Like, do you ever think it'll be a thing that, man, remember when we used to swipe and scroll? Man, how lame were we?
I wonder how it will change in based on this kind of thing, based on our awareness that we're getting now. I wonder how it will change over time, but I don't know if it will. I don't know if there will ever be a time where it's non-existent.
Yeah, or do you think it would go, because like the original Facebook wasn't bad. That was just your friends.
And staying connected.
It was related to what university, college you went to.
That's right.
Yeah.
But even then, even when they opened it up to everybody else, it was still just about your friends.
Yeah, and I like before that, before that, what was popular, MySpace. But then you even think about MySpace seemed like this less evil thing, but you also had the whole rating scale where you had your top 10 friends or whatever, and you rated them and put them on there, and people wanted to be in the top 10. And I feel like there's always been this aspect of social comparison. And
well, I think we've been comparing ourselves to other people forever.
We even had superlatives in high school. This was before Facebook and everything.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's like most likely to succeed, friendliest. And
well, I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Yeah, no, there's. I don't think there's anything wrong.
There's nothing
with
wrong with competition, but saying I'm not good enough because I'm not like Ryan.
Yeah,
because they're seeing it
doesn't make any sense.
constantly. They're seeing it constantly. It's more constant than in a yearbook.
Yeah, and it's inescapable.
Yeah.
And every one of the things that's really come to my attention with this, and one of the things that's probably the most anxiety-inducing thing for the kids, is they live in this time where they can't make mistakes. They are not allowed to make mistakes.
That's what we learned from.
Because everything is documented all the time. So you do one little thing and it's videoed, and then it's airdropped to everybody in the school, and it's screenshots are taken, and it spreads, and things. Your worst moments in life spread like a fire.
Oh, sure, yeah.
And they can do a million great things that will not be documented, and they do one thing where they're caught lacking, which is what they'll say, and that thing spreads like wildfire, and their lives can be completely destroyed by that.
They need a Jason in their life to point out things every day, and then that will make them feel like, hey, it's just a thing.
I mean, there's something to that. I mean, you learned a lot from being bullied back in the day.
I don't call him a bully, really.
Well, there is this aspect. Now, I'm not for bullying.
I'm not
in the
for
sense of-
bullying,
no,
but-
there is value in that social regulation.
Sure.
That
I agree.
You got
real world.
You have to learn how to deal with bullies, because when you get out in the real world, it's bully central.
Well, like I see people now who are used to this, what they call like keyboard warriors. And,
Oh, yeah.
and they're
Yeah, I don't pay
so
attention to
comfortable
that.
in the anonymity of being online.
They hide behind their
that
keyboard
when they
and
get in real life. I mean, there was this young man who University of Washington last week went into a classroom, a psychology classroom, and started shouting Nazi propaganda and doing Heil Hitler and all this stuff. And he's one of those people who grew up online and you know thought, oh, this is going to go well for me.
Right.
And the whole class chased him out, including the professor, and they surrounded him and they like booed him. That's a real world
So he thought
consequence.
he was going to get some clout.
Yeah, he
from
thought
that.
like, oh, this is a
Yeah.
good idea, and you know, and it's not just a viral moment.
Ryan, it's we're running a little bit
Oh,
later,
no.
7:34, but stick around if you want.
Okay.
It's Good Morning Cookeville. We're live here in the Willow Window Studio. Good Morning Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate.
No support from my broker, minimal commission splits, and outdated marketing tools.
Sound familiar? Accelerate your real estate career with Elevate. Experience broker support, coaching, and training on how to make your team successful, competitive commission plans, and cutting-edge marketing tools.
Join our innovative company with a proven system that compresses 3 years of business growth into just 1 year. Please call 931-520-6450. Elevate Real Estate. We help you accelerate.
Hey guys, this is Jeff Root, General Manager at Ford Lincoln of Cookeville. I love our customers, but honestly, I don't want to see any more of them in our service department. Why? Because we now offer mobile service and mobile detailing, where we come to you. Time for an oil change? We'll do it in your driveway. Does your car need a bath? We'll wash it while you're at work. The best part, these services are available at no extra cost. Schedule your mobile service or mobile detailing appointment today. Call us 931-526-3325.
I'm Jacob Vinson with the UCR Sports Report. The Los Angeles Dodgers narrowly beat the Philadelphia Phillies 4-3 last night to take a 2-0 lead in the NLDS. The Phillies scored 2 runs in the ninth and had a runner on second with nobody out, but couldn't scrape another run across. The Dodgers are now 4-0 in the playoffs. The Los Angeles Chargers are placing rookie running back Omarion Hampton on the IR with an ankle injury suffered Sunday against the Commanders. Hampton will miss at least the next 4 games while on the IR. Najee Harris is already out for the season with a ruptured Achilles for the Chargers. The Marion County Police Department in Indianapolis is now seeking a felony charge for former NFL quarterback Mark Sanchez. Sanchez was involved in an altercation this weekend with a delivery driver where he ultimately got stabbed after assaulting the delivery driver. The felony battery charge could hold 1 to 6 years in prison. Join us this evening for the District 7 2A volleyball tournament on the UCR Facebook page and YouTube channel. First up at 4:30, Upperman plays Livingston Academy, followed by Cumberland County and Stowe Memorial at 6, and the 7-2A championship at 7:30. I'm Jacob Vinson, and that was the UCR Sports Report.
From the WHUB Willow Window Studios, your trusted window, garage door, and custom window treatment experts. Willow Window. Stop by their new showroom at 310 Newman Drive, Cookeville.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila here with you in the Willow Window Studio. Good Morning Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate at 737.
Ryan Dalton is with us. Do you ever get criticized for being on Good Morning Cookeville with us? Because we are really out there.
Oh, I don't think you
was
could
like,
ever
"Whoa."
be as out there as I could be sometimes. So
Really?
no,
Is that
yeah,
why you
this
fit
is
with us?
yeah, this is
Well, I don't
like
think we compare to middle school kids.
no,
we're worse.
at least not on air.
Yeah, right. Yeah, we keep it professional on the air.
very,
for
very
sure.
PG.
Yeah.
Yeah, you keep it professional.
Yeah. We're all this is we're talking about social media, kids, even adults. It's become a problem for. They always change the algorithm. It's all the algorithm. I have a feeling at some
Stupid
point
algorithm.
that we'll have to worship at the altar of algorithm someday.
Yeah.
And so you've got social media now, which is ruining kids. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
And now now we've added AI onto this as well. And they're Meta and X both have their own AI.
Yeah.
So,
How crazy is this world?
I mean, you can actually just tell Facebook to post a post for you now. I don't get it. So now
that's what you do. That's why I was thinking his posts have been so improved. You're AI in it.
I don't post on my Facebook.
Oh.
No, I mean,
you're following the wrong Jason Grady.
Yeah, you're following the wrong guy.
I am not.
My sock puppet account.
You must. Sheila must be on my OnlyFans.
Oh,
you got that?
I'm making bank, girl.
Now this will be the day that you're embarrassed about
It's
being on
Never,
with us.
no, you can never embarrass me.
It's nothing but belly buttons. All right. So
I support you.
So how has this affected kids with the AI and social media?
Well, first of all, I can immediately see when someone is using AI, whether an adult on Facebook or a student in the classroom.
Because AI uses the same words over and over again.
There's certain words, there's certain styles that you see. It's really hurtful because my favorite author is James Baldwin, and he uses the M dash, which is the long dash that AI loves to use.
Yeah.
And so in my writing, I do a lot of writing. In my writing, I've always incorporated M dashes, and now that has become a sign that someone is using AI. And it's also often not used properly or appropriately. But that is a huge sign when a student who probably doesn't even know the term for that punctuation is using that. I mean, they often don't even know how to use a semicolon or something.
Yeah.
And if they're utilizing an M
and
dash.
Who does know how to use a semicolon?
Yeah, well, I do, but
I mean,
I have to teach it. So
you're paid to know.
Yeah, I'm paid to know.
Yeah.
But, there are signs to see that. But so you can immediately see when someone is using AI.
I saw an app the other day that you could put your AI thing in it, and then it would make it less AI. Yeah, it would
humanize it.
Humanize it.
Yeah, and you can do that. And it's interesting because I can also see that as well. The thing about it is, especially in the classroom, if you know your students, you know what they're capable of and what they can produce.
Exactly.
And so I have this kid that I've spoken with all year long. I've seen their writing because they've had to write on paper or just where I can see them. And then they present this essay that is like, definitely not them.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey,
it's for and therefore.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So my
Kid would never say
my
hence
thing
for
that
and
I
therefore.
always do is like just go and say, hey, what does this word mean?
Yeah.
And they're like, I don't
But
know.
I see the drive in them trying to, because it's hard to compete against the others who may be using AI too, and they feel like, well, I need to compete.
Well, and it's also very easy. I mean, I could right
Very
now.
easy. It's a lazy man's.
You can put a prompt, the essay prompt into ChatGPT, one of these AI generators, and it will write your essay in a matter of seconds.
Oh yeah.
And so, I mean, it is so, it saves time. And I do think there are times I use AI as a supplementary tool. I don't use it as my main thing. So I write a lot of articles and pieces and things like that. I would never tell AI, write this thing for me. However, if I'm like needing to research something and I kind of already know what I'm looking for, I can say, provide a list of credible sources for that are talking about this specific thing.
And you've learned how to use it to your advantage without really cheating the game.
Yeah, it can be an assistant, like a research assistant for me. But
Yeah.
I would never just trust because it
Well, it
puts out
always
a lot
has
of fake
wrong
information.
things too. Yeah.
I'll tell you,
Exactly.
the best thing that I have found, because I have no idea how to make an Excel spreadsheet. No idea.
Yep.
I've been shown, doesn't register with me. So what I like is I can go to ChatGPT, make an Excel spreadsheet that has this,
Well, see, it's your assistant.
and
like
20
you said.
seconds later,
Yeah.
done, ready to
When
go.
he told me it made an Excel spreadsheet, I was like, okay, I'm in.
Yeah.
Well,
and then the other thing I use it
'Cause
for
that takes
is
so much time for me.
to make cartoon characters out of my grandkids. They
That's
love
fun.
that.
Yeah,
They
that
love
kind of stuff is fun.
Yeah.
And it's interesting because I was very anti-AI in the beginning, like extremely anti-AI, and there's still good reason to be that because of, I mean, even
Well, it's
the
like social media.
environmental
You can
consequences.
you can do too much.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like anything.
Yeah.
Moderation is key.
But where I kind of got a little won over was when I was visiting friends in New York. One of my friends he's like this. He's a genius, and he's like some type of scientist, like, I don't know, microbiology. I don't even know what he does, but he's a very smart scientist.
He's way up there that it's even hard to remember his title.
Yeah, like I don't even remember his title, but he is someone who I thought would be very anti-AI, and I wasn't using it at that time. And he was like, you know what? For the mundane tasks that just are so time-consuming, that's what it should be used for.
I agree
like,
with that.
Like what I said, like finding being your assistant,
Being helpful for you.
It shouldn't do the work for you. And that's where it's not just the kids. You see whole districts, school districts using AI to come up with benchmarks and things. You see teachers using AI to create lessons, which it can save time. It can be a great assistant. But if you're using it to create all of the content, we were just kind of talking off air a minute ago, but like I've seen this article where it speaks about how in certain areas there are teachers who are creating their entire lesson plan and content with AI. The students are using AI to do it, to like do the work. Teachers use AI to assess it. It completely takes the human element out of it. But beyond that, it also
Might as
like
well have AI teachers at that point.
yeah, but it also like there's no one that's vetting, is this information even correct?
Right.
And a lot of it isn't. I've seen a lot of
And it takes
wrong.
critical thinking
It's
out of
still
it.
learning. I mean, because it's based on it keeps learning the more that you use it. So as
Absolutely.
we all keep using AI, it will get more and more and more accurate.
Yeah. And one of the things I love about teaching and lesson planning, for instance, I know a lot of teachers don't like lesson planning. I'm one of the like over the top lesson planners where some of my lesson plans are like 7 to 12
That's
pages.
interesting. I've never known you to be over the top before.
You never, yeah, I know. Like the time I came in with Pickle the Goat and he pooped on your floor. Never, I've never been over the top.
Yeah.
But what I love about lesson planning is like predicting where the students might go wrong with this thing. So thinking about that, like what are ways they can not understand this, and what are questions and things that I can do in advance to try to think through that before I present this to them.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong. You love for the students to come in your classroom and be a free thinker and think
Yeah.
for themselves.
Yes.
You really.
That's really missing in the
It
generation.
is.
Well, and that's what we're taking out of the equation is that critical thought. If you can just put a prompt into a thing, it creates everything for you. You don't have to think. Like you don't even have to think about it. And I do think there are very cool ways of using AI to even cause them to critically think. Like to say like create a prompt that will do this specific thing or whatever, or analyze this essay that AI created and tell me where it is off. There are ways to use AI to sort of induce critical thought and critical thinking, but more than anything, more than any content area, whether it be math, ELA, all of these things, I think what is the most important thing to teach kids is critical thought, and to think
100%.
critically about what the information they're being provided, how to analyze that information, and how to put it back out in a way that makes sense.
Problem solving
Yeah.
skills seems to be missing.
Yeah, and really that's the way when I had to teach geometry at a high school level. I was not a huge fan of geometry as a kid. And I was like, how can I teach this in a way that is engaging to kids like me who hate that kind of thing?
Yeah.
And
You
so
probably liked algebra, but not geometry.
I didn't like math at all as a kid, and now I teach it, which is wild. But yeah, but I teach it in the way that I understand it in a different way. But the way I approached geometry was not, I'm going to teach you these like geometric transformations that you'll never use in life. I taught it as, I'm teaching you critical thinking skills,
Right.
and we are going to use.
Well, that's all algebra is. Algebra is just critical thinking and problem solving.
Yep.
It's
And-
not math.
And that's
See,
how we
that wasn't
approached
math,
it.
so that's
Yeah.
why I did good on that. I hated math, but algebra was different.
Well, algebra's not math. Algebra's just solving
That's
a
why
problem.
I did good on it, and then geometry came on and knocked me on my butt.
We're talking to Ryan Dalton. Well, more with him coming up. It's Good Morning Cookeville, live here in the Willow Window Studio, brought to you by Elevate Real Estate.
Elevate your space with high-quality window treatments from Willow Window. Our dedicated team crafts custom solutions featuring sleek blinds, elegant shades, custom interior and exterior shutters, and luxury drapery tailored to your style. Transform your windows into stunning focal points that enhance your home's charm. Reach out to us today for your complimentary estimate. 931 Window 1.
Unlock the best of local entertainment with Hub Plus. Do you have Roku? Download the Hub Plus app today. Dive into exclusive content like Good Morning Cookeville presented by Elevate Real Estate. Catch all the action with high school sports from Upper Cumberland Reporter and stay updated with the latest weather from Upper Cumberland Weather. Plus, enjoy fantastic local shows such as The Randy Porter Show and Cookeville Lifestyles Show. Don't miss out. Download the Roku app now and start exploring.
Experience the ultimate in sports entertainment with Hub Plus. Tune in to your high school prep football game of the week every Friday night. Whether you're at home or on the go, catch all the thrilling action of local high school football by streaming directly on the Hub Plus app via your Roku device. Don't miss a moment of the excitement. Download the Hub Plus app today on Roku and never miss a game.
From the Upper Cumberland Weather Studio, I'm Anthony Taylor with your Tuesday morning forecast. It's shaping up to be a wet and stormy day with widespread scattered showers and thunderstorms likely. Highs this afternoon will top out in the mid-70s. Winds will be out of the south at around 10 to 15 miles per hour with gusts as high as 20 miles per hour possible. Thunderstorms remain likely overnight with lows in the lower 60s. A few light showers may linger into the morning hours Wednesday with skies becoming partly sunny. Highs be in the lower 70s.
Good morning, Cookeville. We're Jason and Sheila here in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. It's 7:50.
Ryan Dalton is with us, Avery Trace Middle School special education teacher. He's started Restoring Childhood Initiative, and we were talking about The Anxious Generation. That's the book where you really start. It like changed your life, I think.
Well,
or how you view.
So it validated all these
everything
things
you
that
were
I was
thinking
seeing around me. Yeah, because I've actually taught in the exact period that he speaks about.
Yeah.
Of the sort of great rewiring from 2012 until now. That's kind of my teaching timeline in America. And I've seen this over the years. Social skills go down, depression, anxiety go up. The social emotional needs of students in a school really get to a point where schools are not resourced to respond to it. Motivation in the classroom go down. Kids like resilience just plummeting. And I was seeing all these things, and then we had the COVID pandemic, and we shut down. And all of that stuff that was already there and happening and building just became exponentially worse when we returned. And so we kind of blamed it on that because that was like the last thing. And it did impact
And
it.
it's easy to blame.
Yeah, very. I mean, and it makes sense. And there is like a learning loss and stuff from that. But when I read this, it was like, oh, this is what's actually happening. Like, yes, it was made exponentially worse by the shutdown, but it was already happening. And maybe the shutdown pushed all of us further into technology.
I knew it was getting weird whenever young people were having a hard time ordering at the drive-thru at McDonald's.
Yeah.
It's numbered.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's numbered. You just have to say the number and move on. But they would get so much anxiety of having
decision making
to talk to somebody else and make that decision.
All of that
they would just shut down.
Yeah, well, and you see it in the service industry as well with that generation. The way that they are like providing a service has changed drastically.
Yeah, and I don't want people to think we're just busting on young kids. We're not. It's just there's some things that need to get changed, or you're going to be losers and not have a job the rest of your life.
Yeah, and it's not their fault. I mean, that's the example that Jonathan Haidt speaks about that I use time and time again of Biosphere 2, this experiment out in Arizona where they tried to create this perfect environment, and for all intents and purposes, they had, they had like, I think 6 actual people in there. They had some animals. They had plants. They had water.
Biodome.
Yeah, it was literally like that old movie with Pauly Shore.
That's right, yeah.
Which was one of my favorite.
It's a
movies.
great movie.
But they created this perfect environment, and the trees started falling over. The trees had like grown to maturity and started falling over, and the scientists were perplexed. They couldn't figure out what was going on, and they realized that in the perfect biodome, there was no wind or any type of resistance. And so they realized what trees need from a very young age. Saplings will be blown almost completely to the ground, and the cellular structure of the trunks get hardened at that point, and they build this like hardening. The cellular structure actually like readjusts to make the trunk of the tree stronger, and the roots go in deeper and wider.
You got to search for water.
Yeah, and so it makes these trees strong out in the wild when it's being blown around by a storm. But in this perfect biodome, there was no wind and there was no resistance. So these trees were growing, and then they were just falling because they didn't have it. And that's what's happening to our kids, and it's not their fault.
Right. Well, I think too. I think a lot of younger parents started being the kid's friend instead of parent, and I think that's another reason that they got handed a phone.
Yeah.
Here's a phone. Go entertain yourself.
Well, and it starts earlier than that as well. Yeah. And I understand this as a single parent.
Sure.
Like you need the kids to not be swinging from the chandeliers for a few moments, so you give them a tablet.
Yeah.
And they get on Cocomelon.
Right.
And it starts there, and they scroll on like YouTube Kids or whatever it is. So we're giving babies, toddlers, these tablets, and it's kind of like the little candy cigarettes when we were kids with the cigarettes. They were branded to make us kind of get used to the feeling of having little cigarettes in our thing, and we had brand loyalty.
It worked on me.
Yeah, same as me too.
Man,
like,
I love smoking.
Yeah, when I was like I smoked when I was younger, and I grew up in that era where we were doing that.
Right, 'cause men smoked.
Yeah,
yeah,
and everybody did.
Right,
like it was just the thing we did. But
I liked the candy cigarettes, but I never became a smoker.
Good job, way to go.
Thanks.
Well, I like Big League Chew, but I never chew tobacco.
Good job.
Yeah, good job. Yeah, there you go.
He wanted you to say good job to him.
Good job.
Thanks.
You know, something that I had noticed about being on 60 Minutes and the whole country, the school systems are taking away the phones and locking them up for the school day. How did you guys jump? Like you guys started it before really the nation did.
I will say, maybe a lot of people might not see Putnam County or Cookeville as progressive.
It really
in many
is.
ways, but on this specific thing, they were ahead of the game. The school board had already started the conversations and the talks about it way before even like this became a big thing, because they had seen the damage that it's doing in our school system, just based on like bullying and all these like trends that are happening where kids are like ripping the sinks out of the bathrooms and all this stuff like that are happening. And then like the incidents of things being filmed, inappropriate things being filmed on school grounds, like fights or kids filming each other in the bathroom, all kinds of stuff like that. So they had already seen these like negative things happening with phones in the school setting. And they were already looking into it, and it just happened to coincide when they were like about to vote on it. The same school board meeting that they voted to go officially vote on what device we would use to lock up the phones and all that was the same one that I presented, Restoring Childhood. So they voted to have no phone schools on the same time that they voted to be a partner with Restoring Childhood. So it was really like almost like a meant to be type of a thing.
Yeah.
It's really great, Ryan, and man, you've done a great job getting the whole community involved. When you first came to talk to us about it, I was like, man, Ryan's gonna have a hard road to hoe.
Yeah, good luck.
And
I thought it was good, but I mean, to get everybody on board.
Yeah, your thought and dream of how this would go down. To be real honest, I thought it was a little pie in the sky.
Yeah.
And then, but not only did you hit that mark, I think you've surpassed what you were actually looking to do.
You brought that pie down to earth, Ryan.
Yeah.
Well, I love a little pie. But, I will say, I have been very pleased.
Yeah, you should.
But I also want to emphasize that it could not be done without people doing
Sure.
like you all. For
Well, the
instance.
community got behind you.
Yeah.
I think everybody understood the assignment.
They did. And like, for instance, you all, I mean, I've been on here once a month
Mhm.
since I originally came to you. We have the show on Hub Plus,
Yep.
which is like a lot of people have accessed.
Mhm.
It's also, I know that like, there's competition in the town, but like the same audio is being played on
Yeah.
radio stations in
Yeah.
town, which is amazing.
That's
You
the
all-
thing,
Yeah.
you understand that this is a problem, and the more people involved, the better.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's really I could not do it without people partners
Well,
like
dude,
you all.
you're doing great.
Well, thank you.
Ryan, thanks for being here and hanging out with us, man. We
you.
appreciate it. Coming up tomorrow, who we got, Sheila?
We've got Charlie Guffey with Charlie Guffey Law. It's their anniversary, plus their grand opening at another location. Then Tyra Wester, she is with Cookeville Takes Flight Balloon Festival, and we're being a big
balloon
sponsor
lady.
of that. The balloon lady.
Oh, man, that is going to be
Sounds
so
like she
cool.
makes animal balloons. It's
excited.
balloons
I
and
can't
hot
wait.
air balloons.
I can't wait to see that. That's going to be so neat. So
Yeah.
we'll get into that tomorrow here on Good Morning Cookeville, live from the Willow Window Studio, brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. See ya. Bye.